How they really caught killer Alex Mudaugh. The murder of the Murdaugh family was one of the most horrifying and puzzling cases in the history of true crime. However, as the investigation progressed and the pieces fell into place, the astonishing tale of how the murderer was apprehended began to emerge. This case left detectives guessing for months as they pursued leads and examined the evidence. But the account of how they eventually solved the issue and apprehended the murderer was nothing short of a triumph for justice. In June 2021, the small town of Colleton County, South Carolina, was rocked by the brutal murder of a prominent family. For months, authorities were stumped until they finally caught the man responsible. Today's video explains how they found Alex Mudaugh and why his 2-week trial in 2021 stretched a month and a half with multiple devastating narrative twists. The Murdaugh family's law firm's chief financial officer detected $792,000 missing from the company's account in the early hours of June 7. All fingers pointed at Alex Mudaugh. Jean instantly questioned Alex about her suspicions that he was stealing millions of dollars from his legal clients, but he gave her a dirty look. Being the main suspect for missing money isn't fun, but Alex's murder was worse. Alex Mudaugh contacted 911 hysterically at 10:07 p.m. the same day. Alex told the operator he found his wife Margaret and son Paul's deaths near the dog kennel on Murdaugh, the family's hunting lodge estate in rural Colleton County. Alex told the operator that he had been gone and had just returned to Glory when officials arrived. Alex was the picture of a terrified husband and father, constantly asking if Heel was Alex's concern. But investigations soon revealed darker intentions. Murdaugh's lawyers stated that on the day of the double murder, Murdaugh had gone to visit his mother, who has Alzheimer's disease, and they were correct. While grieving his wife and son Paul, later inquiries revealed another side of the incident. After a week, Alex and his only son Buster offered a $100,000 reward for information concerning Maggie and Paul's murders. However, the police still questioned the grieving lawyer about discrepancies in their deaths. Workplace pressure made the bereaved husband and father prime suspects in their murders. Alex Mudaugh was born May 27, 1968, into the famous Murdaugh family of South Carolina lawyers from 1920 until 2006. South Carolina's 14th Judicial District's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Circuit solicitors, the Murdaughs, owned Stumped. Alex studied law at the University of South Carolina in Murdaugh Country. Alex and Maggie had 2 sons, Buster Murdaugh and Paul Terry Motor. Alex Mudaugh won $250,000, and he, along with his family, lived in luxury with a beach mansion on Edisto Island, Private Islands, and Murdaugh, their hunting estate. Maggie and Paul's murder erased the 1772-acre estate's memories. In February 2019, Alex's underage son, Paul, crashed the family's sea hunt boat into a bridge near Archer's Creek while intoxicated. Mallory Beach died in the crash after calmly awaiting the law. 4 survivors, including Paul, left. 2 months after Mallory's death, juvenile Paul was charged with 3 felonies. Storm began after this incident when Alex attempted suicide. Alex Mudaugh contacted 911 after 3 months. He was shot early Saturday afternoon in Savannah and hospitalized by a stranger. At the roadside, Alex was shooted by a truck driver. According to the popular version, a stranger transported the victim to an ambulance, where he was treated before being sent to Savannah's Memorial Health University Medical Center. Police labeled it attempted murder. On September 7, 2021, Alex Mudaugh testified to his family's firm about Peter's murder, starting the trial modes. Sources say the firm informed Murdaugh about the stolen money before notifying the police and South Carolina Bar Association. The South Carolina Supreme Court revoked Alex Mudaugh's legal license for fraud and business mismanagement. Alex's legal firm fraud will be scrutinized after Murdaugh's murky finances. Sources said that his older son Buster Murdaugh tried to kill him for his $10 million life insurance. On September 15, 2021, South Carolina authorities arrested Alex for aiding suicide. severe assault and violence, pointing and exhibiting a pistol, and insurance fraud conspiracy. Smith, a person that Alex hired for murder, it was rumor, alleges he was unaware. Murdaugh gave him the handgun and ordered him to fire him in the head till he died. David Putlian, Murdaugh's lawyer, accepted the narrative for sympathy. Alex Dick attributed the incident to opiate withdrawal and depression. Alex's lawyers claimed Smith abused drugs and mental illness on September 4. Murdaugh wanted his son to collect his life insurance, but Putlian prosecutor worried the $10 million policy included a suicide exclusion. After his arrest, Alex's attorney de Cornelian informed Hampton County Court that Alex had fallen from grace when his wife and son were brutally murdered. The judge bonded Alex for $20,000. Then he returned to drug rehabilitation later that month after turning in his passport. Alex Mudaugh gave Buster Murdaugh power of attorney to sell and dispose of his possessions. Buster immediately sold his father's assets. Moselle sold for $3.9 million, and Edisto Beach mansion sold for $920,000. After the murder, Alex and his son tried to reverse the order by claiming they couldn't pay utilities, medical insurance, or food. Their plans failed because the ex-housekeeper Gloria Satterfield of Alex Mudaugh lost her credibility. South Carolina police investigated Gloria Satterfield's in February 2018. The Gloria's sons didn't realize Fleming was Alex's college roommate, godfather to one of his boys, who helped Alex to steal their mother's money. Murdaugh's law firm sued him the following month for diverting client funds for perjury, while the police probed Satterfield's death. Murdaugh was indicted for fraud and breach of trust on 11/18/2021. Alex robbed 27 lawyers, clients, and Satterfield's family. Murdaugh's age recharge. 21 charges included 9 fraudulent trust breaches, 7 computer crimes, 4 money laundering, and 1 forgery. Murdaugh faced 48 accusations. The Attorney General claims Alex duped his friends, family, a car accident victim, and an undocumented immigrant of over $6.2 million. Alex couldn't pay the judge's $7 million on December 13. In January 2022, South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson stated that a grand jury indicted Alex on 19 counts of breach of trust with fraudulent purpose and 4 computer offenses. Satterfield's exhumed her in June 2022. Murdaugh and Curtis Smith were re-indicted for narcotics and conspiracy in the same month. Murdaugh faced 9 more money laundering and computer crimes in August 2022. A counting error aided Murdaugh for $487,000. Even though he earned almost $14 million over 9 years through his illicit dealings with these indictments, the total number of financial misconduct charges against Murdaugh totaled well over 100, with every possible criminal charge of fraud sticking to Alex. The authorities were still trying to determine if he could murder his wife and son. Alex denied the murder. Murdaugh's lawyers, Jim Griffin and Dick Putlian, stated Alex wants his family, friends, and everyone to know he did not kill Maggie and Paul, and he loved them more than everything. Alex called his wife the night Maggie and Paul were killed to meet him at the family's estate, since his 81-year-old father was sick. Due to marital issues, Maggie moved into the family's Edisto Island beach house. Maggie preferred Alex's hospital visits, was she warned. Maggie offered to drive Alex to Moselle's hospital. The mother of 2 texted her friend that her husband was acting suspiciously and doing something on her way home. Her friend's responses validated her suspicions. Murdaugh's lawyer wondered why Alex left a money inquiry to avoid publicity and probe murder. Colleton County commenced Alex's murder trial on January 23, 2023. The prosecutor's opening statement claimed Alex shot and killed his wife and children. The defense termed the prosecutor's case conceptual. Paul and Maggie are at the crime scene minutes before the double murders despite Alex's denial. Waters led prosecutor, and the prosecution claimed that after Paul posted his last video, his father, Alex, shot multiple times and called his wife only for an alibi. Alex opposed this. Alex texted Maddie at 9:06 p.m. "Call me babe." Investigators believed Maddie and Paul died at 9:45 p.m. South Carolina's computer crimes team evaluated Maggie's phone camera's face unlocking and other things. Phone orientation showed on February 2, 2023. The prosecution revealed Alex Paul's pre-death snaps in a blue shirt and khakis, but Alex wore a white t-shirt and shorts in the same evening in police video. Michelle Smith and Alex's caretaker talked to him. Michelle claimed Alex visited his mother briefly that night and was fidgety. Alex killed his wife and son after 15 to 20 minutes with his mother. Alex called his mother on February 15, 2023, for an alibi. After Marion Proctor, Maggie's sister, testified that Alex spent $50,000 a week on drugs. The defense claimed someone killed Maggie and Paul because Alex spent so much on his fatal addiction. Alex's counsel, James Griffin, defense lawyer, said that the falls came from his distant uncle, Curtis Edward Smith, who planned his assassination. Griffin asked the investigator why Curtis Smith and crew weren't suspects in Maggie and Paul's deaths. Griffin questioned Owen if Alex was the only suspect, but the judge ruled the botched murder. On February 21, 2023, Buster, Alex Murdaugh's second kid, said that his father told him that his mother and brother were shot that night. He drove his girlfriend home from Rock Hill. Buster's father hugged him despite his opiate addiction. He assumed his father had handled it. On February 23, 2023, 5 weeks into the trial, mother and brother confronted him. Crime scene-backed Murdaugh, and he started to cry in court and admitted to lying to police about his June 7, 2021. Murdaugh apologized for misleading Buster and their family. Opioids saved Maggie and Paul from him. Under cross-examination, the murderer told prosecutor Creighton Waters that he had tablets in his pocket when discussing the murders with federal agents. Before his family died, he took 2,000 milligrams of oxycodone or OxyContin daily. Murdaugh's 75th witness was John Marvin's witness. He was the brother of Alex Mudaugh. During a 6-week trial, Alex Mudaugh was convicted of murdering his wife, Margaret Kennedy Brandstetter, and son Paul Terry Murdaugh on March 2, 2023 to deflect attention from the numerous financial crimes he had committed over the previous few years. The jury also found Alex guilty of 2 charges of possessing a weapon while committing a violent crime, which carries an extra punishment of 5 years in jail. Alex was sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms in prison. The matter is closed in this manner. If you like this video, please like and share it to spread the fantastic tale of how they caught the killer, Alex Mudaugh. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.